Hey guys, welcome to another gold challenge video. And for this past week, I've mainly had my alts out at the Panda Garden like I have for the past couple of weeks now. And they've been collecting a lot of ore for the panda stuff to help with the Sky Golem and the panther mounts because of the living steel needed for that. So I've had mainly the rogue and the mage working on those, and I've had all the rest of the alts just kind of parked there, and I've been hitting the garden up on all the characters every day throughout this week. And so now there's a lot of materials because they were all farming the exact same thing every day. And with the Christmas event, I feel like they're caught up enough that I have now moved the alts. I will move them back to the garden after Christmas is done. So when I get back from holidays. And yeah, they are parked in Ironforge at the moment because there's an item that I've been after for a long time for the Christmas event, and it's very rare. And since I'm gonna be leaving on Saturday, and I won't get a chance to really take advantage of the Christmas event much after that, I'm gonna do my best to try to get that item before I leave. So I don't know how well that's gonna pan out, but that is the goal. So right now all the alts are on a break basically. They're not doing anything out in Panda. They're not farming any materials. They're just all parked in Ironforge doing the daily out there. And the main is going to be kind of on halt as well. I'm going to continue doing stuff with the auction house and all that, but, you know, we're going to have a bit of a break here soon due to Christmas. So yeah, basically they're just all working on the Christmas dailies. Okay, so what I did this past week is I hopped over on the Jewel Crafter and I made the mount, one of the panther mounts. I have the materials to make the other three, but I'm holding off crafting them right now because someone undercut me by 30,000 when I put mine up, because the panther mount was going for 67k and I undercut that guy and sold mine put mine up in the auction house for 60k, and then some guy came after me and undercut my 60k with 32k, which I couldn't believe. You know, it's one thing to undercut someone, but by that much, that's like 30,000 gold for an undercut there. It seems pretty hefty. And I'm not willing to sell my mount for 30. I wasn't gonna undercut him. The minimum I'll accept on the panther mount is 40k. So yeah, I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do with that one, but at the moment it's just in my bags till a moment arises that I feel it's worth it to put it back in the auction house. As far as things to sell, one thing I have been doing is farming the small eggs. So if you're going to be around for the Christmas event and you're looking to make some money, the small eggs are always a money maker around Christmas. I sell them every single Christmas, and I sell them for quite a bit. You can usually make 20 to 30 gold a piece off those eggs. At least in the beginning. It does lower as the event progresses and stuff, but usually you can get, pretty close to 20 to 30 gold a piece. And the best way to do it is to sell it in groups of 5. The reason is the quest that you do that is to make the gingerbread cookies, I believe it was, and then the milk. The person will just go buy the milk, but they do need the eggs to do the gingerbread cookies, and a lot of people won't want to farm it out. So, if you're looking to make a little extra money and you want an easy way, the eggs are definitely it. They are a seller during the Christmas event, and sell them in 5s. I would say that is the route I'm going to go, but I'm not going to be here. Like, it is the route I'm going right now, but I'm only here till Saturday, and then when I get back, Christmas event will be done. So, I'm not going to be taking advantage of the small eggs that much because I won't be around. But definitely, if you are looking to make some money, that is definitely an option. Usually what I do is I farm them like all year. I just farm them like here and there when I got nothing else better to do. And then I just stash them in the bank. So I already had a shitload of small eggs. I didn't even have to farm them because I just stashed them. I never get rid of eggs when they drop from anywhere where I'm at. So, as for farming these eggs, if you're Alliance, the best place to farm them is Teldrassil. Go to the town outside of Darnassus, Dolinar, and just hit up the birds that are flying around there. Technically, everything drops eggs out there, even the spiders, but it's a much smaller chance of a drop. However, the birds, which is more or less the Strigid owl, that would be the most common one, has a very high drop rate. Like, I would say a 90% drop rate. Most of the time I was getting eggs. So yeah, that is where to go if you're Alliance. If you're Horde, the best place to go is Thunderbluff. Go out into Mulgore over there, and same thing. Grab flyers, basically. Look for anything that's flying around in the area. Okay, so I think that is good for that. So now let's go over to the spreadsheet and we'll see what went on over there. Okay, so here is our spreadsheet for this week. I've got it squared off here so that you can tell because I'm keeping all the weeks in here. So we're looking at the one in the square, and weekly goal was 140,000, and we almost tripled that, mainly because of a early Christmas gift to me, which was, gold. So basically, the amount you see on the 13th was a gift to me. Most of it anyway. Actually, more of it was because I got 350, but I put some stuff back in the auction house, which, lowered it a bit from the fees. And and yeah, so on the 10th, I made the goal. The 11th, not so much because I spent a lot on the auction house for fees. And I bought a couple of items. And then on the 12th, we were in the negative because I spent a bunch of money on stuff that I'm gonna flip later, but they were so cheap on the auction house that I just bought them then, but I know that they'll go for more later. And then time walking brought in almost 5,000. And the last day we didn't make anything because I was on my mage and went to go repair on the mage and found out she couldn't even repair. And of course I don't give my alts as much access to the guild bank as I do my main. So yeah, I couldn't use the guild money for that just because, you know, the limit isn't there. It was a pretty high repair cost. So as you can see, we still did good. This was actually a really good week because of the Christmas gift. So we achieved 338, well, basically 302,579 is what we achieved when you take away the gold spent and all that. That gold spent is basically all auction fees, and there was a bit that I bought. So yeah, but a lot of it's the auction fees. To be honest, a lot of the stuff, like the mount equipment, has been rough to sell. I finally sold the first one yesterday, and I'd been trying all week. So yeah, the mount equipment is it's funny because like you guys, you know, offer your suggestions and none of your suggestions are working, and it's because every server's different, right? And yeah, I had the suggestion to make the what is it? It's the mount equipment that the blacksmith makes. I should know because it's what I'm currently selling. But yeah, someone had suggested that, and they have not been selling. So that is this week. And disregard week 4. Obviously I'm recording this kind of late. Usually I have this recorded Monday, and it is Tuesday, the day I post it, and like an hour away from posting time. So this is definitely getting done a little late. But yeah, disregard week 4. That's that week we're currently on. So I'm only counting the stuff in here in week 3. And over here where it says goal is shorter this week because I'll be away from my computer between December 21st and January 4th. I'm going out of country. And yeah, I thought about bringing my laptop, but I'm not gonna, yeah, I don't plan on being on the computer. Might log in on the 25th just to get the special Christmas item, but other than that, so what I'm gonna do is I will keep track of everything I do this week before I leave for my trip, and then when I come back I'll do a week there, and then I'll do up a video for the week before I left and the week after. So yeah, with that said, it's gonna be a while before we see another gold challenge video, just because I'll be gone for a while, and then when I get back, I kind of need a little time to prep a video. So the next gold challenge video isn't gonna be till January 14th. So yeah, we're looking at like a month. As far as the Sky Golem goes, we still got a bit of work before I have that one. Living steel wise, I've got all the living steel because I've been doing so many of those mats, right? So the living steel's there, and then like I said, when Christmas is done, I'll bring the alts back over and they will start gathering more minerals. But yeah, the Sky Golem, we only have like 10 days of the 30 at the moment, so obviously I've skipped a couple of days here and there. But yeah, so definitely that is not going to get achieved till 2020, which is literally right around the corner. When I say it, it sounds long, but it'll get achieved, sometime next month. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the video. For those that do watch my videos basically when they post, I apologize for the lateness. It is, like, I'm looking at the clock right now. It's 2:30. I usually post my video at 2. And I'm still editing. So it's probably not going to post till almost, I would say, 3:30 my time. So I do apologize for it being slightly late today, but I do hope you enjoy it. Also, one thing I would like to add before I end the video here is that I am very close to the 1 million mark. So I have almost reached the first 1 mil, and our money right now, our gold, is 860,722. Since I do have the total funds kind of showing on screen right now, I'd just like to remind you guys again, I've put it in, I put it in the first video, but not everyone sees every video. So I'm just going to let you guys know that that's not the money value we're going after. That you see at the top of the screen right now, that is my main and my alts on this server. I'm not touching the alts. They need to hold on to their money, right? So we are only taking in effect the money that's sitting on my druid, which is my main character. And also the character that's doing all the selling. So yeah, that character has 860,722. I have decided that we are gonna hold a contest for every milestone of 1 million. So with that said, I'm really close to the first 1 million of the 5 million gold challenge. Not much is going to get done till after Christmas, so I definitely, for sure, will not hit the 1 mil till sometime in January. And I figured since pretty much everyone watching my video probably is, after gold in WoW, we would just do, a giveaway that helps you get some gold in your pocket. So basically, transferring gold isn't the easiest for giveaways, and I can't gift WoW tokens. So what I'm gonna do is the giveaways are gonna be for Blizzard balances. That is the best I can really do. And we're going to start small. And then as we approach higher milestones, the balances will get bigger and bigger. So for the 1 mil, I will be doing we'll do a $15, well, we'll do a $10 Blizzard balance. You get to choose. You can either spend it on a pet, or you can, put it towards a WoW token. So that's not started yet, of course. I'm just kind of giving you a heads up here that it will exist, and it will probably be January that it occurs in. And yeah. And also, I guess I should mention, just so that there's not any upset people later on, that I cannot gift anyone that is not NA. So if you are EU, I apologize. There's it's out of my control. It's Blizzard's restrictions. I can only gift to my own region. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's only for NA. Also, one more thing I would like to add before I end is that I did bring my mage into Nashtar, finish the quests that opened up all that shit, because I had kind of gone stuck on one because, clothy, undergeared, blah, blah. So I'd left it alone for a long time, but I got it all done, and I hit up the alchemy trainer, got a bunch of new patterns. I've been hitting up the Nashtar world quests, which was the biggest reason I wanted the those quests done, because I could already train my alchemy, but I needed to finish off those quests in order to open up the world quests, right? So I've gotten 2 out of 4 of the flasks at rank 3 now. So doing good there, and I wanted to get them to the rank 3 before I put effort into actually making them. That way, I have a chance at proccing, right? So that is done, and I when I get back from my Christmas holidays, I'm gonna start doing some herb farming, and then we'll make some flasks and all that. I have a lot of anchorweed right now, not like hundreds or anything, but I have a decent amount that we could get some decent amount of flasks going, and it might be a great time for them too, because when Christmas is all done with, we're gonna be closer to seeing 8.3, and that will have a new raid. I think lately it's been probably kind of slow because I'm just guessing, because no one's doing anything in the game, right? People are just sitting around waiting for the patch, basically. So that would be a good time to start selling flasks again. Okay, and that's it. I'm gonna call the video, get this thing all dealt with and put on the YouTube page, and once again, I'm just gonna remind you that this is the last gold challenge video for a month. The next gold challenge video will be January 14th, and I hope you have a great Christmas, have a great New Year's, and we will see you in January. Bye, guys.